Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about this really effortless slay, focusing on these baby hairs and making this wig look as natural as possible. So without further ado, let's just get right into the video. Alright you guys, so I've partnered with Jurllyshe on this video, and this is actually my first time working with them. So I have their straight lace front wig. It's 150% density and it is 26 inches long. So I actually really love the way the hairline came out on this wig, and it goes to show they gave you a pretty good starting point, but I'm just going to show you guys what I did to make it a tiny bit better. So I just added some water and a little bit of my wax stick pretty much, and just brushing the hair back, and then I'm going to start plucking starting at the ear tabs. And I'm showing you guys in like real time right here how slow I'm actually plucking, and then I'll speed it up of course right here for the sake of time. But I am changing up the way that I do pluck, just because I just noticed my previous style of like pulling the baby hair out first just wasn't really working for me, and I just like to try new things. So I just go straight into plucking at that line of demarcation, and then just kind of trying to create the best hairline that I think mimics my natural hair. So this is how it's looking after I, did a little bit of plucking, and then of course I'm just going towards the middle. So I just started at the ear tabs and I'm working my way up, and right in the middle I'm going like super sporadically because I don't want any bald spots or anything like that. And my main purpose here is to kind of take out that bulk, because I don't like it super bulky at the hairline. So that's why I was plucking kind of like in the middle, I guess I should say. So here I'm just combing the hair just to see like what I have at the moment, and from here I can either keep plucking or I cannot. But as you see, it's kind of creating a more natural look, and on this side this is just what you start with. So it all depends on you. Some people don't want to pluck, some people don't like to pluck or feel comfortable, but they actually did give you a pretty decent hairline to start with. So it's a little out of focus right here, but all I did was just take my wax stick and just kind of put it sporadically like throughout the hair, on the hairline, in between like the hair as well. And I'm taking my hot comb and just really pressing down on this mannequin head just to create a super flawless flat install. And I've been doing this technique for maybe a month and a half now, and it's really made a huge difference in how my wigs are turning out. So with just putting this wig on my head, I haven't laid it or melted the lace down just yet. I'm just lining it up where I want it to be. You can already tell how flat this install is gonna end up. And I typically don't install my wigs like this, you guys, but I switched it up this time. So I'm just taking my hairspray, my TG hairspray, and applying it right like on top of the lace, and then I'll end up cutting the lace off right here. I've never been the biggest fan of this method. However, I realized what I was missing, why I couldn't like really melt my lace and get it to just look very natural and flawless. And I will show you guys exactly what I was not doing, but I decided to do now, which is right here. So I'm just dipping the back of my rat tail comb into some hairspray, and I'm really like pressing and rolling the end of the comb down so that it really melts into my skin. And then I'm just taking this kabuki brush that has like leftover makeup on it, and I'm just lightly tapping it just in case like I missed any parts, and to really get that flawless install. So this is what I was not doing, and look how good that came out. Well, I think it came out pretty decent. I think this is probably one of my best natural installs. Like if I wanted to just wear it like this, I could, you guys, and I was just really proud of myself. I thought it looked really good. So because this is straight hair, I'm keeping my baby hair or my edges very simple. I'm not starting at the part, so we're not doing that middle swoop part thing anymore. I'm just taking a little bit on the side and cutting that as low as I feel comfortable. Remember not to cut too much. You can't put your baby hair, you can't put your edges back on, but you can still cut away to make them even shorter. And like I repeat in every single video, the shorter your edges look, the more natural they will look as well. So it's a fine line. I mean, do what you like, do what makes you comfortable, all that good stuff, but we really want this to look super natural, and that is, well, that's always my objective. So, and doing my edges this go around for this install, y'all, was so quick. Like, that's why I'm not speeding it up. I typically do speed this part up because it takes me a second like to get them how I want them, but I really just kept it simple. And I've realized the more simple you keep things, especially when it comes to your wigs and the install, the nicer they always turn out. And that really goes for me. I don't know if that's for anybody else, but I really try and stick to this rule, especially when I have like straight hair. Curly hair, I have a little bit more fun with my baby hair and things like that, but the straighter the hair, the more simple I try and keep it. So I'm not the biggest sideburn person, so I'm gonna do my best right here to kind of lay it. I was really just wanting it to lay down, even if in the end I just kind of lifted them back up. I just wanted it down just a bit. So they're kind of big for me right now, but they're gonna get covered anyway, so it's no big deal. So here we are after everything has set, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of curl in this hair. I wanted this to be a very effortless look, a very just easygoing type of style. So I just wanted to put a few curls in it at the bottom just to give me a little bit of body. And you guys, this hair was actually really nice. Like, it was pretty good. Keep in mind, this is a first impressions. I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna hold up, but I did bleach the knots, I deep conditioned like I do all the time, and let it air dry like I do all of my wigs. And yeah, it's super soft as well, and I have no complaints at this point with it. I will say it didn't hold a curl very well. It was pretty, I mean, it's in the 90s here in Houston, 95-ish on average or so. And I was outside a bit on the patio when taking pictures and this and that. It didn't hold a curl that well, and I did put a little hairspray in it too, but it's all good. It ended up giving me the look that I want, which was very easy going, and I think I achieved it this go around. Another thing, if you are ever curious about what I'm using in any of my videos, check my Amazon store, you guys. I have everything you could ever think of, from beginner wig kit necessities to my favorites, just all types of hair products and more down in my Amazon store. Just hit the link in the description box. But yeah, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. I hope you liked it. I hope it was helpful. I will put all the information about this wig from Jurllyshe down in the description box for you. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.